Hey, sorry about running off on you after the dinner party the other night. I had a lot on my mind. I've been thinking a lot about what you said. You know, how you told me I shouldn't go through with it if I don't want to. And well, I think you're right. This marriage to Oren's son was the last evidence that I needed that my mother and father care more about the best interests of the family company than they do about my best interests. You told me that it's my own life and that I should control my own happiness. And well, nobody's ever said anything like that to me before, okay? It was a lot to take in, which is why I bailed on you and left you at the party. Sorry, I guess. I know it was pretty rude of me. But, it's embarrassing. But what you said to me made me want to cry, and I didn't want to cry in front of all those people. There, I said it. No, you dummy. It didn't make me sad. Aren't you listening? What you said made me happy. No one has ever worried about me or how I felt before. In that moment, when you told me that I should do what I want, well, it made me feel really happy, okay? I'm not used to someone saying anything nice to me, so I wasn't really sure what to say back. That's why I ran off that night. But now I've had some time to think about it, and I know what I want to say now. And I wanted to tell you thank you. I don't really know what else to say other than that, okay? But really, I guess I'm just grateful. Because of what you said, I decided to tell my mother and father that I'm not gonna go through with this stupid merger wedding. I know that they'll probably disown me, and there's a good chance that they'll write me out of the family business, but I'd just rather live a life where I have the choice to be happy instead of a life where other people get to decide what I do or how I feel. And thanks to you, I don't know. I guess I just felt like that if someone like you would be there to have my back and support me if I stood up to my father, then maybe all the bad things that come after won't be so bad. I mean, they're definitely going to suck at first. My mother and father, my father especially, will be furious that I'm choosing to dissolve the largest business venture that our family company has ever been involved in. This business agreement would have made my father one of the wealthiest men in the country, if not the entire world. He's not gonna just let that slip through his fingers, if you know what I mean. You'd think that I would be worth more than money to him. But you know, deep down, I think that he honestly believes that money is the only thing a person needs to be happy. Even though it's really awful of my parents to use me as a business tool, I really truly think that the two of them thought I would be okay with marrying that sleazeball because of how much money he has and how much money I would get out of the success of this merger. But that's so stupid of them. Why couldn't it cross their minds that maybe I would be happier with someone I really love, even if that person didn't have money? I'm sorry, don't judge me, okay? It's just that I've been thinking a lot about what's really important to me and what I don't really care about anymore. And I realized that it's nice to have money, but it's even nicer to spend time with people who actually bother to learn about you as a person. You're the one that showed that to me. Ever since I moved here, you've always been there to listen to me complain and ramble on about my parents and my life up until now. And on the night of the firework festival, you went with me because you knew how important it was to me. And I really had a good time, okay? So, thank you. You showed me that with someone like you to support me and help me through these hard times, that money isn't as important as I've always been told that it was. And that's why you're the first person that I'm even telling about this crazy choice. I mean, not that I really have anyone else to tell. It's always been you, okay? There, I said it. God, so embarrassing. You can't tell anyone that I said something like that. You got it? Anyway, my parents are out of the country for a few days finalizing another business venture. So in the meantime, I'm going to talk to my personal legal counsel and see what I can do to protect myself once I break the news to my parents. The last thing I want to do is have to deal with a lawsuit for my father, but I have no doubt that he'll strongly consider it once I tell him that I'm not going to be part of the deal that no one ever asked me about. So I'm not really sure what's going to happen next, but I do know that I'm happy here, and that I'm staying. This place has felt more like a home than anywhere I've ever lived before. Probably thanks to you or something. But don't get any ideas. I never said that I was staying just for you. But, thank you again. I don't know what's gonna happen after this, but I know whatever does happen, that you'll be there to support me, and that's all I needed to hear to make my decision. No matter how bad things get, I know I'd be happier staying here than with all of the money in the world. But other people shouldn't be telling me how I should or shouldn't feel, and using me for their own personal gain. So, I'll see you in a couple of days once I've told my parents what I'm gonna do. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I guess we'll see what our future holds then.